Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making something unique that I've never really made. No reason to lie, I've never made this before, but I know it's going to be delicious. It's stuffed peppers. My original idea was to make Philly steak stuffed peppers without the bread. However, when I went to the store, I was unable to find shaved steak. So we're gonna do it with ground beef. We're gonna make Philly steak style stuffed peppers with ground beef. So if that interests you, which I know it will, stay tuned. This recipe, you'll need some provolone cheese. Here is a half a pound that I got from the deli and it's thinly sliced. So a half a pound just to make sure you have enough. This will be more than enough, but you would rather have more than enough than not enough. You'll also need one large onion. I love onion, so I've diced up here one large onion. You will also need a can of French onion soup. I prefer the Campbell's brand, but get whatever you like. I also have 1 can of Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. I am going to season with just a little bit of seasoning salt, not too much, because as you know, canned goods, they have a lot of sodium and we don't want to over salt it. So just a little bit of seasoning salt because these are salted already. A little Italian seasoning. I'm going to use this garlic pepper. It has red peppers and black pepper, so that's why I'm not using pepper, because it's already in this. And I got this from my local Target. I love this. I even season my chicken with it as well. Onion powder. I told you I like onion, so we're going to make sure we have an oniony flavor with this onion powder. Last but not least, you got to have that ground beef. This is a pound of ground beef. I prefer grass-fed ground beef, so that's why you see this. With that being said, let's get it going. Par cooked the peppers over here, which means I partially cooked them at a 400-degree temperature oven. I put a little grapeseed oil in there and put a little salt in there to help some of the water come out. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to make sure that these peppers were half cooked already, given that the ingredients that we're going to be adding to them will already be cooked, so we don't want to dry out the beef and everything else. So that's why these have been par cooked. Now let's go ahead and get started. Putting a little bit of grapeseed oil inside my pan. I can saute the onions. Let's get these onions sauteed. I already heated up the skillet just to make sure we can get a good sizzle. I'm also just going to do a little bit of salt. It's very important that as you go along, that you season your food as you go, because you don't want it to be under seasoned, but you also don't want it to be heavily seasoned. I'm going to let this cook down a little bit. A lot, actually. Now that we have those onions sauteed, we're going to start adding our ground beef to it, to the onion mixture. Let's get it kind of crumbled up a little bit so I can go ahead and get my seasonings going on here. We're going to start with the seasoning salt. Whatever brand you choose. This one seems to be more even salty to me than Lawry's. So I kind of use this with a very light hand, because you don't want it to be salty. Again, I've already put some salt on the actual onion, so you don't want to over salt. I just put like a little bit of Italian seasoning, so just a little bit, because I want it to still taste like a Philly steak. But I like Italian seasoning, so that's why I'm adding it. And then this garlic pepper. Gotta have garlic. Gotta have. And everything is smelling so good. I wish you guys could smell this kitchen. And now, lastly, the onion powder. I love onions, especially in Philly steaks. So I have to get enough onion in there. Now we just incorporate everything. We want to mix it up to ensure everything gets some flavor on there. And once this is cooked all the way through, I will taste it to see if it needs anything else before I start adding in the other items for this dish. So I just tasted it and it definitely needs a little bit more seasoning. I can't tell you how much you have to know for you and your family. What's the amount of seasonings that you want in there. But I also still need to be mindful that we're going to be adding additional ingredients. Now, we're going to add this French onion soup first. I've already washed out the lids before I brought them over, because I always wash my canned goods lids. And we're going to let this simmer in there. And I'm going to add the cream of mushroom as well to this. And add just a little bit of cheese to this. So my oven is already at 350 degrees. Here are my par cooked peppers. And now I'm going to put a piece of cheese down on these. And then I'll put these toppings in there. As you can see, I stuffed all the peppers with provolone cheese on the inside. And I thought by doing so, it would help the toppings to adhere to these peppers and it won't come out. So that's why, that was my thinking behind that. So let's go ahead and start getting these peppers stuffed. Now we're going to start putting the provolone cheese on top. We ran out of cheese, y'all. So we're going to use this cheese here because I ran out of provolone. My oven is set at 350 degrees. I'm basically going to put these in there for maybe about 10 to 15 minutes. I really just want the cheese to melt down. Waiting. It's how they came out looking.
Ooh.
It's how they came out looking.
Girl, look at this.
It's how they came out looking. Let's see. Yeah. It's how they came out looking. I know they look quite messy, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean they don't taste good. So we're going to go ahead and try it out and see how it tastes. We're going to taste it and see how it tastes. Really tasty. Took less than maybe about less than an hour to do. So it was really good. I will try it again. Next time though, I really am going to do it with steak. So stay tuned for that. I think I went on a Monday to the store, so they had no steak, shaved steak left. That's really what I wanted to have because I wanted to be more of a Philly steak. But this was good. I just really want that steak next time. So try it out. Tell me what you think. It's still a good, healthier option as far as not having bread on a sandwich. So that was good, and you get some vegetables. It wouldn't hurt to make a salad on its own, on the side of it rather. So let me know what you think. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. I hope you like it. Again, this was a recipe I thought off the top of my head. I wanted to see what it tasted like, and I thought, why not record it? So let me know what you think. I'll see you on the next one. You're still here. Thanks for staying until the end. Since you're here, go ahead and like the video, share the video, comment, and subscribe. I would love that. Thank you guys for staying to the end. See you next time. Bye.